So I'm at the bagel shop right now, just sitting on their little patio. But dropped this phone and it shattered the screen. So I've been dropping it a lot. I'm not sure how much longer. You know, dancing with it in my hand. They're kind of flimsy. I need a hardier case, most likely in the future. But um, or I did see like a portable little speaker. Like what I could do is, stream my music like normal, but Bluetooth it to a portable speaker that I could keep in hand that would be maybe a little bit louder, which for me would be better instead of having the music coming from my cell phone. It come from the speaker, and it's portable. I saw that. I can't remember, but that may be an option. That way, I can maybe put this phone away, or at least at a little bit of a distance, and keep the speaker close to me in my hand. I do have another camera, that little action cam. I have that as well. But both batteries are dead. I gotta charge those up, which I probably should be in here charging it up now, but I'm not. Uh, Most likely, in a few, I don't know, hour or so, I'll go to the library, charge up my devices as best as possible, upload my videos, and, you know, a beautiful day, just enjoying my cup of coffee, you know, getting my dance on in the parking lot, you know how I do, or anywhere where the mood strikes me, you know. I don't think dancing shit could be confined to, you know what? When I was in Colorado Springs, I believe they had this beautiful outside, like amphitheater type setting. I thought that was awesome. I've never watched anybody perform at that venue, but it was big and you know, it looked like it would be for an amazing outdoor concert. You know what I mean? Haven't been in Colorado Springs in a while. Going up to Pikes Peak to the top of the mountain. I remember taking my daughter up there. Me and my daughter chilling at the top of the mountain together. But uh, should a man set certain demands for the type of woman that he wants? Just a question that I have. I mean, like, you got all these women out there who are demanding a laundry list full of things, but us men, where's our list? Because there's only a certain type of woman that's gonna have what it takes to complete life's journey with me. The type of woman that it's going to endure every day by your side, and understand that whatever God allows to come into your life, good or bad, is a test. When God pours out Powerball and lottery jackpots, God says, okay, now I give you all this money. as a test. We're going to test you, see what you do with this money. A test. And in poverty, God tests you. You're poor, you're hungry, you're cold. What are you going to do? Are you going to wrong someone to take what they have so that you know, test? Riches present a test a man's heart. They do. Money tests a man. Riches, fortune, fame, they test a man or a woman. To see what type of woman your worth is, your character, and all your tests, are being recorded. Pass, fail, you know. Every day you wake up, will you choose to do right today? Will you do right today in God's eyes? Do you practice justice today? God gives you this day. Until but as you can see, and let me see if I can turn this around. It's one of the best things I like about Oklahoma. Got lots of good sun. Good sun, shining bright. You know, I'm not a big, I'm not a big fan of cold, especially. All right, so here's a thought, ladies. What if God has, and I believe this to be true. Imagine this: Adam, naked, unashamed, just naked in the forest, waiting for his wife to be made, having to sacrifice his rib for her, give up of himself to have his wife. But you're both naked, right? And you're both in a garden, you know what I mean? Like God gives a woman to a man for a warming partner, a partner to keep a man warm at night. And ladies, if you're married and you're not sleeping next to your husband, you're not keeping your husband warm, there's a problem. There is a problem. And that separation of not cleaving to each other, not keeping each other warm, you know what I mean? Like there's a physical act that has deep spiritual ramifications, spiritual wounds. Instead of being that man or a woman that's next to that person to comfort them, to cleave to them, to hold them, to let them know that, hey, like, no matter what, I'm with you in this until the very end, and so, I personally, I believe it's a woman's duty to warm her husband, to keep him warm at night. It's, you got jobs, when you become a wife, you got jobs to do. You got husband duties. You know what I mean? Men got wife duties. You know what I mean? because you gotta care for yourself. To love your wife is to love yourself, your own flesh, your own body. So, if I was married, I probably would give my wife a bath every single night. It might just be a matter of duty, husband duty. Come on, honey, let's get in here, let's get you a bath. Because I'm washing her up for me. Because I'm going to be grabbing her next. You know what I mean? You know, so what am I, man? That you know, if I don't like something about this woman, you know, she belongs to me. Women have minds of their own. They have emotions. They have temperaments. There's miscommunication that happened between the sexes. You said one thing, she take us another. You know what I mean? Like, communication is a very big issue in relationships. Sometimes you send a message, but there's some fuzz and there's some distortion in that message. Emotions come out, you know what I mean? Communication is big. Um, but my philosophies are my philosophies now. They're coming from a man whose wife left him at a very early 20s. Wife gone. Phew, gone. Big wound for a young 25-year-old man to suffer. Spiritual warfare is real. Actions, spirits come out of people. Unclean spirits come out of people. Spirits of violence and murder and rage come out of people, human beings. But love comes out of people too. Personally, I want a woman that loves me, that says, you know, hey, the man that you are is beautiful in my sight. I think that's what every woman would want. When that man looks at his wife, to just be captivated by this woman. Women want to be held captive by their husbands, I believe. Now, women's minds are being attacked in our culture, in our society. Women's minds are being led astray. Biblically speaking, a woman's duty is to follow her husband. Not to lead her husband, but to follow her husband. The husband must lead his wife to God. That's how it works. The man leads his wife to God. And when the world is speaking spirits of, garbage into the people's hearts and people's souls through these, every voice that is spoken in the cyber world, there are some unclean spirits that come out of people's words, their actions, their behaviors, the images that they show. There are spirits that come out of people even when you see them speaking. And so you have to be careful what spirits you entertain coming out of people or artificial intelligence as well. The spirit behind people is big. God does not give you a spirit of fear. You're not to have a spirit of timidity, of fear. You, as a child of love, as a child of God, as God is love, are not called to have a spirit of fear. And so if there's someone speaking fear, oh my goodness, or, that's not the spirit God gives us. There may be truth to that, but whatever is coming, whatever you face, you don't face that adversity with a spirit of fear. The Lord is with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my help, my stronghold in time of trouble. That is a spirit that gives life into a man. The Word of God. The Word of God breathes life into a man's soul, and any spirit that is sowing fear and worry and death, God does not give us a spirit of love, or a spirit of fear, excuse me. God gives us a spirit of love, a spirit of power, a spirit of a sound mind. So, God is love. Remember that. You should see love in the brethren, especially in the church body, especially because we will be known by our love one for another, because God is love. And so, ladies, if a man does not know God's love, he doesn't know love. Can we be honest? If a man does not know God's love, he doesn't know what love is, nor how to give it to you. You want a godly man, a man who loves you and cherishes you and helps you and gives to you the sacrificial love that a man should give a woman. That's what I believe. Now, there is a difference between believing something and actually doing something. That I could believe it's wrong to steal, but go out and steal, right? I can know that it's wrong to lie, but still lie to try to steal and deceive and trick people. Falsehood, lies. But speaking, we, the children of light, the children of love, speak the truth in love. We speak the truth in love. So, I don't know what I'm rambling about on my broken cell phone, but I've been going at it. I guess I ain't got nobody to talk to right now. I'm lonely, sitting on the porch, enjoying the sun by myself. What a brother gonna do? But I'm enjoying this day so far. I'll give you a quick peek. Now this is not the greatest cell phone. I'll admit. Cameras, we got some banging going on. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video.